Welcome to the Daily Reminder Network.
There are certain things you can do that extend your life according to the Messenger ﷺ. And the chief of these actions, and on the top of the list of them, is صِلَةُ الرَّحِمِ وَبِرُّ الْوَالِدَيْنِ, being good to the mother and father and upholding your family ties. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you this. We don't have more authentic narrations from the Prophet ﷺ pertaining to the topic we are discussing now than we do about the hadith which speak about being good to the mother and father and upholding your family ties. No less than 15 authentic hadith that confirm the fact that a longer life will be given to he or she who does these two things. Our Messenger ﷺ would even say, as Imam al-Tirmidhi narrates, لا يزيد في العمر إلا البر. Nothing extends a person's life except being good to the mother and father and obeying them. Nothing. And the scholars of Islam, they say, ليس الحصر هنا على وجهه. The Prophet ﷺ is not saying it's only this. But what he means by nothing extends a person's life except bir is to emphasize that it is one of the chief things that you can do if you wish to live a longer life. Nothing extends a person's life except bir. And what is the secret here? Why is it that if I'm good to my mother and father, Allah gives me an extension in my life? There must be a secret to it. The secret is clear. It doesn't even need thought. Because many of the brothers justify their lack of contact with their mother and father. He says, I'm busy. I have other things to do. I have to see my friends. I have to study. It's almost as if he's saying, if I give them the time you want me to give them, my life will be shorter. So the Prophet ﷺ says, no. If you're good to your mother and father and you stay close to their feet and you take their advice in all that which is good, your life will be longer. And the Messenger ﷺ would say, صِلَةُ الرَّحِمِ تَزِيدُ فِي الْعُمُرِ, on your authority of Ibn Mas'ud with a Hasan chain of narration. صِلَةُ الرَّحِمِ تَزِيدُ الْعُمُرِ. Upholding family ties, being good to your family in general, it extends a person's life. Can it get more explicit than that? Subhanallah. In no less than 19 verses of the Quran, Allah Almighty has commanded us to uphold family ties. And in no less than 3 ayat of the Quran, Allah has warned us of the repercussions of cutting those family ties. One of those warnings includes a la'na, a curse from Allah Almighty for he or she who cuts that family tie.
فهل عسيتم إن توليتم أن تفسدوا في الأرض وتقطعوا أرحامكم أولئك الذين لعنهم الله فأصمهم وأعمى أبصارهم.
Allah will curse the one who cuts and severs his family ties. So they have an obligation towards you. Regardless of how busy you are, none of us here will ever be as busy as Abu Bakr or Umar radiallahu anhuma ever were. They were leading the Muslim Ummah as the Khalifa at one point. Yet they still made time for their mothers and fathers, or they still made time for their family. Despite the primitive communicational facilities that they had at their disposal. Ya Allah, now we have internet and we have DHL and we have Royal Mail. What excuse do we have? Minimally give them salam, speak to your mother and ask for the number of your aunties and your uncles, your grandchildren, your grandparents, all of these arham, and send them at least salam from time to time. Bullu arhamakum walau bis salam, he would say alayhi salatu wasalam. Uphold your family ties even if it's just with salam. Assalamu alaikum. Don't let time pass without salam. A question. Who are the rahim? Who is the family that we are obligated to stay in good close contact with? Is it everybody who has a bit of our blood inside? Who is it? The scholars of Islam, they say it is ar-rahimul mahram. Your maharim from your family members, these are the people who you need to stay in touch with. Who is the mahram? Basically, if there is one of you who is a male and the other is a female, and you are not allowed to marry one another eternally, then this is your mahram, and that is one of the people you need to stay in good touch with for the rest of your life. So for example, a man and his mother, she is his mahram and you are her mahram. So you are not allowed to cut that relation with her. A brother and his sister, an individual and his mother-in-law, he can never marry her ever again. A person and his children, the children's children, the parents' parents, even if it goes higher and higher. These are the people whom you are minimally obligated to stay in touch with. If I want to live a longer life by being good to my maharim, my relatives, what do I physically need to do to them? 4 things. If you want to qualify for a longer life by being good to your families, there are 4 things that are required. The first is to make dua for them. Number 2 is to give them salam minimally from time to time. Number 3, to spend on them if they are in financial need. And number 4, to ward off from them all types of evil. This is what is required upon you and I, brothers and sisters, with regards to our relatives. Your cousins, they are not your maharim. You can marry your cousin. So yes, it is preferred, mustahsan, it is recommended that you stay in good touch with them where appropriate and where decent. But the obligation is ar-rahimul mahram. So this is one of the things that comes under the category of manners that we can do, upholding family ties. And number 1, the mother and father, stay at their feet and beware of rejecting their advice in all that which is good. Don't think that you're going to live a shorter life by them saying to you such and such person is not good for you as a wife. No, they want the best for you. And if you obey them in that which is good, your life bi-idhnillahi ta'ala will be longer.
Donate now. Go to www.thedailyreminder.org/donate and stay updated by joining our network's social links.